exactly. Are you going to be saved?
Are you safe?
But you don't even. Yeah, are you safe? But they don't even care about that. But they sit here and spit out salvation, Jesus this and Holy God this and all of this, but don't want to pay attention to the news, man.
Yep.
That is retarded.
That's right.
Where are we stopping?
You gotta ask him now.
I'm ready to take where we stopping.
Oh yeah, you got it.
What is this all about?
Here, 12
You guys
tribes.
from the Caribbean?
Huh?
You guys from the Caribbean?
No, I'm a Seminole Indian. All right.
You native?
Yeah.
So I saw it on there. I read it. I'm also part Mexican. Seminole, Ruben.
Yeah.
So what is the?
This is basically the
Is
chart.
it filming a documentary?
The chart. Nah, we just go on YouTube. This is the chart, the correct chart of the 12 tribes of Israel. Because you have those people that are in our land, they say they're Jewish. All right, the word ish means pertaining to. All right, so if I say your shirt is greenish, that doesn't mean it's green. It means it's kind of green. So what they're saying is that they're Jewish. They're saying that they're pertaining to their kind of Jews. They're not the real Jews. The real Jews are the tribe of Judah, the Negroes.
Those are like the original tribes?
Yeah, that's original tribes. All right. They don't say that they're the Israelites. They say that they're the Jews or the Jewish. Or the Israelis. The Israeli is the same thing. It's saying I'm.
Have you guys ever been to Israel?
No, we're not going over. That land is wicked, man. They polluted our land.
There's fire over there, right?
Killed over there. Fuck that.
Yeah, it's wicked.
Let me ask you though, honest question.
Yep.
How could those people have known about Haitians, Puerto Ricans, Cubans, Dominicans? No, like that's where they went, I think.
Yeah, that's
where
they went.
That's what they were talking about.
That's what we went. Prophecy, right? The natives and Latin. Our tribes were in that land during the time of Nebuchadnezzar. That's when they left. All right, because people been coming back and forth to America during the time of Solomon. All right, Solomon said he sent people out.
Is that Jesus?
That's a fake.
I don't know. I asked you.
Yeah.
That's actually a Indian.
Nah,
yeah, but that's actually
Caesar Borgia right here. This guy that.
That's the same
picture.
guy.
Yep. Leonardo da Vinci painted that picture, and this is the guy that's set for it.
That's not Jesus, right?
This sign here is
right
actually.
like
This sign here is Indian.
No, that's Masonic. That's
from
Masonic.
India. That's like 2000 BC.
Yeah. The Buddhists do it too, but you know that's a Masonic. That's a Masonic. The hand up, the hand down is a Baphomet symbol. Right? Now, if you ever look
Why
it
is
up,
that there? That's not. Huh? Why is what's up with this?
oh yeah,
Is Russia invading Africa?
That's the no, it ain't Africa. It ain't got nothing to do with that.
You said Africa will soon be destroyed by America.
America.
Oh fuck! Sorry, I'm half retarded.
Yeah, you know it's cool.
Oh man, I can't read.
You guys have some literature? I take history, that's my thing.
Nah,
You guys have anything prepared? Like,
Wait, Russia's gonna
we
destroy
need
us?
to get some, but we're out here, you know. But the point is, we're out here to let, you know, we're the prophets of the Lord. Like we said, Russia's gonna be destroyed. You know, it's political. The Bible is political. It's facts. All right, it's like you hear about North Korea. You know, with the Bible says you hear about wars, rumors of wars. You have North Korea, you have Russia, you have Iran. As soon as America goes into Iran,
But you realize wars and rumors of wars fits every period of human history.
not this one.
No matter which continent.
Nah, not really, because only war that fit that period in the time that was written was what? The Cold War. Right? The Cold War was only the biggest world war that was going to happen.
About the Crusades, right? What about the sack of Constantinople? What about, what about the sack of Athens, which also happened after the Vatican died?
the reason why I said yeah is because you got to look at the time, because it said wars and rumors of wars. Yeah, it's somewhat fit, but you got to realize what's going on now. You know, because the scriptures speak of war, which, you know, it represents 3 world wars. But when you read in 2 Peter, the Lord said He destroyed the old world by water. He made the rainbow, that's the covenant, and He's never going to do that again. He said, "What's in the heaven, these words restored into fire." That's why when you read in the scripture, they talk about arrows, and it's talking about these arrows.
I got a scripture for you. Isaiah chapter 9 verse 5 says, "For every battle of the warrior is the confused noise."
Yeah, like when you watch the old war movie, they doing all of that, just like now.
Like Cowboys and Indian shit?
Yeah,
That's very much like now, but it's also like every period of human warfare throughout history.
that's right.
And garments rolled in blood.
Yep, and they were hand to hand most likely. You know, swords and arrows up close and all of that. Go ahead.
But this shall be with burning and fuel of fire.
This should be with burning and fuel of fire. It's gonna be a nuclear war. It's gonna be a nuclear war. It ain't gonna be none of that.
It's gonna be a little shooting back,
ground.
shooting. But this last war is gonna be a nuclear war. That's why when you hear about the lake of fire and the fire and brimstone, I'm talking about nuclear. All right, not talking about hell and all this with these Catholic churches put out. We're talking about a nuclear war that's gonna be. All right. Go ahead.
Revelations 9:12. One woe is past, and behold, there come two woes more hereafter.
Yeah, the first World War passed, and the two World Wars come hereafter.
Now, I liked your verse, man, no offense, but I can relate that to many other things too. I can relate that to the Athenian and Spartan Wars, which happened after that. Also to the Crusades, multiple happened, which can very well be considered world wars, right? What was known at the time. Absolutely.
It was more of a religious. It was a war really between like three nations, but those nations take the most of the population because China was involved. You know what I'm saying?
Right. But China also wasn't a known part of the world.
Yeah.
At all.
That's
Right?
why.
Now we can evolve, nor was North America, but we can evolve Europe, Africa, and Asia in those conflicts, right? So absolutely, we can see what is considered world war, what was known of the world at that time.
But the Orient still had their own society going at that time. They were still warring within each other.
That's true, but then at the same point, you're assuming that a war of the future would affect the entire world. For example, World War I, World War II did not.
Yeah, it did. Because it affected the entire world.
Wait, so just say World War I and World War II didn't affect the entire
It
world?
didn't.
It affected politically.
Right? We could find places though.
Yeah, because then they have to choose whose side they're on, right?
World War I did what? It established America as the head power. Alright, so once that happened, that decided the fate of the world because America did what? Going around pushing democracy on everything. So that did change the world.
Democracy isn't for everybody.
Yeah, but it's pushing
But it
everybody
made
to-
that change. Yeah, good point. Yeah.
The Crusades did too, but not to a large magnitude. That's where it is today.
One could make the argument though that 900 years later we're fighting the same conflict.
We're gonna get some more scriptures.
The wars that you spoke of, was it affecting this side of the world as well? Or was it just over in the so-called Middle East?
So that's a good point. That's a good point. I mean, those the wars that I speak of affected.
No, he's speaking of...
Oh, sorry. I thought you guys were still talking about war.
I mean, that's a good point. What I'm talking about affected, of course, Europe, Africa, Northern Africa, and the Middle East. But if we're going to be realistic, the nations that existed prior to us being there, right, North South America, really had minimal effect. And my buddy's going to disagree with me because it's
Fuck you. Sorry.
had minimal effect worldwide, culturally and historically, right? The nations that affected the world scene today, we're looking at Northern Africa, Europe, the Middle East, and only until very recently, the Far East, i.e. China, as you brought up earlier, Japan, etc.
But the UN, see, you had World War I, World War II, then what came? UN, right?
After World War
Now,
I.
once
Oh, no, after World War II.
who runs the UN? Or what the UN runs? Everything. UN is in South America, it's in the Middle East.
Good point.
So these world wars, these two wars changed the whole.
Absolutely.
Now,
I'm not
the
arguing that, absolutely.
Like you said, the Crusades changed in the Middle East. You know, that's why the Turks
Changed
are
Europe, too, though.
Muslims, and that's why certain countries are Christians and certain countries are Muslims, and that's why them Jews are in our land to this day because of that. But that didn't affect the Western Hemisphere. That didn't affect the natives that were over here at this time either.
What religion are you guys?
We know religion. We deal with nationality.
Do you guys think that freedom of religion is like the most important thing? Or
No.
so everybody should be running?
That's unorganized. That's like you working at a job and saying, the way I work, I got the freedom to put the work that I want to.
I thought religion doesn't pay your checks.
I'm just giving river, this is how I think a river should be built. Then you look at the river, it's according to how it's orchestrated. So everything has to have a set order. You know what I'm saying? So
That's yeah, I hear what you're saying, man.
it's about order, but I got another scripture for you.
9 and 16.
Yeah.
Revelations chapter 9 verse 16. And the number of the army of horsemen were 200,000.
Yeah, that's talking about missiles, okay? Because there's, you got a nuclear, not a missile as a whole, but the nuclear warhead, because they are bust off and split off into many.
200,000 is 200 million,
Yeah.
which well exceeds the number of nuclear arms.
Nah, there's.
That's actually public information.
Nah. You talking about China? China's not gonna give you all their
He
arms.
said public, so what about the private?
Yeah, the private information, basically. What about North Korea? What about Iran? That Iran information that they don't want.
Iran is not a nuclear nation,
Yeah, they
but
are.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah, they are.
They don't know.
Yeah, they are.
Based off of what America tells you, they're not a nuclear nation.
Do you want that?
Because,
Yeah, they are.
because why would they
Yeah, they
want to? Why are they doing so much to stop them from getting nuclear capability?
If you okay, let me ask you this: if I was questioning you about whether you had bricks in your basement and you didn't have bricks in your basement, would you just let me go ahead and look for bricks in your basement?
Exactly.
Yes, you would.
No, but here's the difference.
No, you wouldn't.
I have the ability to hurt you in the United States.
No, you're you and you
Physically,
have a house.
if you choose not to do that. So yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Iran
You've got to
has
before the
nuclear
past.
capability, even if they don't have it themselves. Russia already gave it to them.
Russia has, we know Russia has. But even still,
They're not
even
Russia
still,
want them with nuclear capability.
yeah, of course, they got it for
Well, how do they not have nuclear missiles?
Of course they do. But again, those numbers are all public.
Not according to the information that America gives you. All right?
But here's the that's a good point. I'm assuming nothing. I'm assuming that what is. You're assuming that something's different. What reason do you have to assume?
I'm not assuming. I just go by the Bible. That's just
What's the Bible
my foundation. You know, that's just that.
Okay, but what does that have to do with nuclear arms in Russia and the numbers? That's a bit of a stretch. I think what you guys are doing, I like what you're saying. You guys have made a lot of strong arguments, and I've said that. But the stretch between 200,000 and the number of nuclear arms in Russia doesn't.
Like I said, we're not dealing with just straight missiles, like 200,000 missiles. We're dealing with 200,000 nuclear missiles. So like one missile can hold 1,000. Because they'll go up in the atmosphere, split off, and turn into multiple warheads, and it drops down. That's still an assumption. That's not, I mean,
Your assumption is that they don't have that many.
They're both assumptions.
My assumption is
his foundation is the American information that's provided. My foundation is the Bible. So we will see. I'm gonna tell you this.
Wait a minute, the Bible doesn't say that Soviet Russia has 200,000.
No, not we say Soviet Russia. We said basically all the countries are going to shoot their missiles at America. But let me finish this real quick.
I'm pretty certain the word missile doesn't.
It's
you gotta be more precise than that.
written in
Or what if?
parables. Not
Can I say
written.
something? What if that's your guys' interpretation?
Nah, it's no private interpretation. We're going to read it and we'll explain why.
And we can Crusade's my favorite part of history.
Yeah, we're going to read this one.
Where's that?
Revelations 9 and 16. And the number of the army of the horsemen were 200,000, and I heard the number of them.
Yep.
And thus I saw the horses in the vision.
It's a vision. It's not an actual depiction. A parable means an earthly relation with a heavenly being.
And them that sat on them having breastplates of fire.
Yeah, it's not talking about someone actually sitting on it. It's talking about the missile having breastplates of fire. It's talking about the breastplates.
And a
vision too. Yeah, it's a vision. It's a parable.
And adjacent in brimstone.
Adjacent in brimstone. Right? Fire and brimstone. Right? There's no horses that you have somebody riding on it like ghost riding.
What if it's just like a horse? What if it's just like a horse and the dude's riding it and he's got a stick with fire?
Brimstone, what a brimstone?
I don't know what brimstone is.
The term for this, I think what you guys are saying, but the term is exodus. And this is actually 1,500 years. Exodus is interpretation. Now, you can all look at that book and find 100 interpretations.
So I would ask you what this.
But what it says, horse plates with fire does not equal light, and there's no connection. I get how you can make that connection.
We're gonna read that when we go to other.
It says, in the heads of the horsemen, I'm going to start off a little bit. It says, breastplates of fire and jacinth and brimstone, and the heads of the horses were as the heads of lions, and out of their mouths issued fire and smoke and brimstone.
Like, now, scientifically, a nuclear missile possesses fire and brimstone. So that's, a so-called scientific fire. But where you have a horse ride,
That's fair. Is there a horse involved in nuclear missiles?
It's like the components that it provides, the only thing that matches.
I get that. I see how you can make that connection. I get that. That's a strong one. But let me make this counter. This entire New Testament was written by Greeks. We know this.
No. They were
Okay.
I'm American.
It was written in Greek. Put it that way. Strong's Concordance, man. New Testament's written in Greek.
It was popularized.
Okay. I'll take that.
Yeah, but I see what you're saying. It's Greek. It's a Greek base.
Yeah, I'll take that. So, right, we know that also Christ is supposed to descend from the heavens with a sword projecting from his mouth. Through Revelation chapter 12. Now, do people really expect Christ to descend from the heavens with a sword dangling from his mouth? Of course not. It's a metaphor. What they're really saying is truth.
Until now, it's a matter of days.
Agreed.
So I'm not saying that. It could be years from now. It could be 100 years from now. Whatever. It could be tomorrow.
Well, I agree. But Peter himself never met Christ. Officially, right? Peter himself states that Paul
was taught by Christ. It's a lot different.
never met Christ, right? Except according to the He even stated himself that he believed that we are amongst the end of times. Now, there's no reason to assume these people were writing for their own time, not for a future statement. In fact, they very clear they're writing for their own time.
John, what's John's name? John named a revelator. He spoke in prophecy. He said, "These times shall be this and that." Right? We're gonna get into the these messages that we was talking about.
Second Ezra 16 and 13.
This is a book they took out the Bible.
What do you guys find about? It's like 19 books that were discluded from the Bible, right? We counted like 14.
That reminds me, how come when Jesus was like 17 to 30, how come that's not in the
3 to
Bible?
14.
There's a lot of things that are not relevant. It's
He's probably just like going to college.
That was a joke.
Catch you guys off
That
guard.
was good, right? It's good.
Making sure you guys are paying attention.
So second Ezra 16 and 13. For strong is his right hand that bendeth the bow. His arrows that he shooteth are sharp, and shall not miss when they begin to be shot into the ends of the world.
Yeah, so how you gonna shoot an arrow from one end to the other? This is the reason why I say that. Talk about your pain. When you're dealing with prophets, they see these revelations about their dreams. They actually see this. Alright? So when they see this, and this is a sign of their time, they're thinking of what they're going to see is happening. So what you're saying, I seen that big arrow-like figure shooting out of the sky and landing in
So they saw these in their dreams.
yeah, they somehow
No, it's prophecy.
When you go to Daniel, and Daniel had the vision about the four beasts, right? What did that represent? Persians and the Medes, it represented the Babylonian Empire, the Greeks and the Romans. But it was animals. It was depictions of animals, but it was an actual dragon came and ruled.
No, I understand. No, it's all right. And in my opinion, the most
how did he get that?
convincing statement is Daniel specifically mentioned Xerxes, did he not? And he wrote 200 years before Xerxes was born. That's the most convincing statement. That's a strong argument. But since we're talking about, since we're talking about
You gotta add some comedic.
I can also
Leave.
compare
You guys
that
are
to
getting really
Genghis Khan and
intense.
Tamerlane, right? Who moved from China,
Yeah.
right, present-day Hong Kong, into Japan, and then moved westward, destroyed the Crusader states. You clearly see I'm a Crusader story. Destroyed the Crusader states and into present-day Germany, which was absolutely no world at that time. And what were these people known for? Their ability to shorten the bow.
They didn't shoot their boats from one end of the world to another.
They went from the Pacific to the Atlantic.
Yeah, but they didn't shoot. It's as strong as the man who bendeth the bow.
I agree, but are we talking metaphorically or literally?
Yeah, maybe it's a metaphor.
We made the argument that we're exactly, and we're just making the argument that it's all metaphorical.
He says, behold, the plagues are sent and shall not return again until they come upon the earth. The fire is kindled and shall not be put out until they consume the foundation of the earth.
Arrows is not going to consume the foundation of it. It may do some damage. Like what you said on 300, it may black out the sky.
That's good. Yeah, I like that. But is the foundation here standing? For example, when the Dome of the Rock was destroyed, as Christ was reborn, right, from the temple, 3 days, I will tear down this temple and the rock separate. You guys know what I'm talking about? Yeah. You guys realize that wasn't discovered until like 1800 AD. That was buried underneath gravel.
Yeah, he was talking about his body. That was metaphor.
Of course he was talking about his body, but if you want to turn to Luke, I can find the passage for you, if you mind. The actual...
In your face.
Oh, it's like that. Oh, okay. Oh, it sounds like that. It sounds like that.
You can't touch it,
man. All right.
The devil.
But the rock separating man from the temple, which of course separates the old covenant from the new, right? The separation of man, you can go to the man of God, towards a personal relation with God, old versus new. That rock broke in the temple of the rock. Now we didn't discover that archaeologically until 1800 years later.
That's not
It was
true.
buried underground.
That's not true because the rock is Christ. And the Bible says he is the cornerstone.
Absolutely.
So that rock that broke, to transition from old covenant, new covenant, was Christ when he spilled his blood. Right? So that's that grace. Right? That's what the rock was.
Absolutely. Now let me hit you one deeper further. Right? The Hebrew word for rock is sword, T-S-O-O-R. It also meant faith, foundation, rock, knife, solid. There are only 4,000 words in the Hebrew language. Very, very shallow culture, linguistically speaking.
So this is straightforward language. I don't say it's shallow, it's straightforward.
All right, straightforward. Let's use this word. Let's use this word. It's abstract. I just used 6 different words that were all encompassed under one word. One phonetic sound in the Hebrew language. Those are all very different things to us that speak English, right? Now,
It's in the context. When you deal with context, when you're dealing with people, you have to deal with the context of the sentence.
which is what I'm saying. Now, if Christ is the rock, that also means he's the faith. It also means he's the foundation. It also means he's the knife. By the way, sword coming through Christ's mouth, Revelation 10. Yeah. It goes on and on. Now, at the same time, and once again, if you
I'm going to interrupt you. That knife is this. He is a knife, but he is.
I agree. I agree. It's dangerous. He's making that point that is dangerous. Right? We can make it. If you want to give me a copy of the Bible, fine. But in the book of Luke, I can show you where it clearly says.
We can get it for you.
Just because your phone doesn't get the
No,
internet.
I have several, but I'm not in my house, right?
I mean, we can get it for you. If you can quote it, we'll get it for you.
Okay, it's the book of Luke. Find it. Right towards the part where he dies. I'm sorry, I can't read the chapter. Yeah, it clearly states that the sheep in the temple of the rock separates. The specific sheep that separated the man from. Right? Let's look it up. Check that.
So give me Jeremiah 3:8. We're going to show you why. Yeah, give me Jeremiah 3:8. We'll show you why that sheet, that veil was taken away. Because this is what happened prior to Christ's coming.
Jeremiah chapter 3, verse 8. And I saw, when for all the causes whereby backsliding Israel committed adultery.
Yeah, we started going off, we started worshiping other religions and other things.
I had put her away.
Put us away. Alright, go ahead.
And had given her a bill of divorce.
Have given us a bill of divorce. He stopped dealing with us. Alright, go ahead.
Yet her treacherous sister Judah feared not, but went and played the harlot also.
That's right. So the point of that veil being lifted was Christ, that, like I said, that grace that rebidded to the marriage. Alright, so that was that veil. And that only way you can lift that veil is by faith, is by believing in the word, is by
Oh, I understand the metaphor, right? Originally, we could look through Leviticus and all the ridiculous definitions of what a priest needed to have and the number of gold chains. And it was all fucking nonsense. That was all destroyed, right?
It was all real. It was all real. We did that. But now we don't have to do it as Christ.
Exactly, right? You don't need a priest. You just talk to him.
No, you do.
You just talk to him. Christ.
Yeah, we gotta do it.
In fact, Christ said, all praise to my Father comes through me. So yeah, all those priests.
It doesn't change. It doesn't change. It's just the ordinance change. All right, you got something?
No, I was doing it.
Can you show me where in the New Testament it says man needs an intermediary to speak to
We
Christ?
don't. That's Catholicism. I know that one.
No, we can give you that because the Roman Catholic, Roman Catholicism, that's the bullshit, Pope and all that.
They basically say that you need a mediator, right?
The Bible says you need a mediator, but it doesn't say you need a Pope. It says Christ is a mediator.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, okay. I mean, there's no man. There's no man. That's what I mean. All praise to the Father comes through me. Yeah, I see what you're saying.
A priest came out the tribe of
Misunderstood you.
Catholicism basically says that you need an actual person there to, right?
Vicar of Christ.
No, I'm trying
We're just like
torturing people and yeah, that's all.
They say that you need somebody there to talk.
We're not no mediator. We're
so
just
you
here
can talk to God.
to help people interpret on how to mediate themselves. All right, not mediate to how to go to the mediator themselves. All right, the proper way. That's what we're here to do. That's what if they were real men of the Lord, they would show you how to get to the Lord yourself. Like this is how you pray to the Lord. This is what you're supposed to do.
No, I understand. That's,
So you guys-
yeah, what I meant is you don't need another man.
No.
Yeah.
I can't go to him like, brother, I said, we talk
Yeah.
to the Father for me. No,
That's a misunderstanding. No, I know what you mean, man. I know what you mean.
Women can even pray to the Lord.
It should be a
As much power
I'm joking.
as we have, we can stop it. Alright, according to the scriptures. Now, the woman's praying, my wife's praying, I hear her praying something that's over a mic, like I'm about to fast for a month. I can be like, no. No, Lord, she's not fasting for a month. We're going to fast for 2 days. That's what I do. Alright? So basically, we're like a mediator in between them.
You won't find that in the New Testament.
No, we're not. I would say we're like mediator, but we're their gods, we're the kings. So woman, if we can
But you'll find that in the Old Testament. You won't find it.
you'll find it. Testament, give me that.
Not the body of the Greek god.
What? You don't know about a Greek god, man?
5'6".
I was butt naked half the time.
Yeah.
First piece of film.
I was born naked. That's not your research, man.
1 Peter chapter 3, verse 1. Likewise, ye wives, be in subjection to your own husbands.
Sub means rejection.
That
That's not what it says.
Yeah,
It's exegesis.
if you go with the root of the etymology of the word, sub means rejection.
that if any obey not the word, they also may be without the word. If any obey not the word, they also may without the word be won by the conversation of the wives.
Yeah, the conversation, that's what you mean. This conversation is conduct, the way you carry yourself. So basically, if a woman wants to win over a man, she's not supposed to win it over by her power. Right? This is the worst thing on a woman to this day. That's why they are out of work.
A lot of jokes there. I'm gonna hold back.
Yeah, it's a lot of jokes. I'll do about 2 hours.
While they behold your chaste conversation, coupled with fear, whose adorning, let it not be that outward, adorning with plaited hair, and wearing the gold, or putting on the apparel, but let it be hidden, but let it be the hidden man of the heart.
Where you at? He's at okay, back up on the side.
First Peter, First Peter 3 and 4. But let it be hidden, man of the heart, that which is not corruptible, even the ornament of the meek and quiet spirit, which is in the sight of the Most High of great price. For after this manner in the old time, the holy women also, who trusted in the Most High, adorned themselves, being in subjection under their own husbands, even as Sarah obeyed Abraham, calling him Lord, whose daughters ye are as long as ye do well, and are not afraid with any amazement. Likewise, ye husbands, dwell with them according to knowledge, giving honor unto the wife as unto the weaker vessel, and as being heirs together of the grace of life, that your prayers be not hindered.
Strong argument. Now, counter argument, I'm not sure I can disprove it. But counter argument, right? If that's the case, then why then the Council of Babel in the 1st century was the Book of Ruth even included? There's almost nothing spiritually involved. It's simply a story of one woman's triumph as an individual, which is very out of place in the Bible, for it to be clear.
What did she do? Also triumph. Did she do anything? Did she do something or cause something?
No, she didn't do anything even marginally meaningful. And that's my point. Why is she included? It's a story of feminine triumph that's very out of place.
Yeah, but she was a heathen who wanted to be down with the Israelites deep and deep and deep. Because, like the scriptures say, we above all nations on earth. Everybody you might not want to hear, but everybody pretty much wants to be Native American, a Negro, or a Latino. When it comes to athletics, or when it comes to sex, when it comes to whatever.
Fuck, I agree, man, because I can't play sports for shit.
And Ruth, what she didn't, when she was like, look, your husbands is dead, going back to your lands, Ruth like, I want to stay.
Why is that?
I agree.
Because she just like how she liked the custom.
I like that, but that has no spiritual relevance.
He's from Mexico.
It is purely the story of feminine power, right? Now, I'm going to go this further. Who did Christ bless above all else? The woman who kissed his feet as he died.
Yeah.
Woman. Further,
That's not triumph. That's a woman. Just like there's a woman that ministered. And minister is not teaching, it means to serve. She basically served with food. Or you got Mary, that women, relate. These are women playing their roles. These are not triumphant. It's not David. It's not a woman getting the spirit of David and going and fighting 2,000 men. You don't hear about that. You hear about women being in their place, but not about, going and conquering. The only woman that actually did something, but she did it right on a slick note. She slept with him, act like she was sleeping with the guy, and laid a nail in his head. But she didn't go to war with him. She just did a woman role. She acted like she played and said, go back to
but let's talk about playing the role, right? Let's talk about playing the role. I'm gonna throw out 2 examples. I'm gonna go straight to the gospel. There's only 4 books that directly to Christ, so I'm gonna focus on those 4. 1, the woman who broke into a man's household. You can fucking kill for that. To kiss a man's feet as he dies. Why? Christ pardon. 2, the Canaanite woman who follows Christ saying, please forgive me, and Christ responds what? He says, it is not appropriate to feed the dogs at the table before you feed your own children. Now, he's talking about race there. He's talking about the Israelites. He is not talking about gender.
Talking about who?
Gender. Oh.
But the reason why he told her that is because, yes, of course, you deal with the Israelites first. But just like with the Constitution, all right? The Constitution wasn't written for Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. But we still benefit from it. You know, so we do still eat off the crumbs. Just like right now, the Constitution, even though it's not written for us, we still can prophesy, we still can talk about America going down because of what's the First Amendment. So we still benefit from it. So we, according to the Constitution, we're still eating from their crumbs. So, but it's not fully for us. We can't walk around and bear arms, right? That's not, we'll come around and get shot. So, Negro, Latino, Native American, walk around bearing arms, we will get shot, right? So the Constitution not written for us, right? But here you go in another place where, you know, Caucasian or whatever. You know, the point is, we benefit from something that wasn't meant for us. The Bible's not meant for other nations, but you do benefit from it. Because we can't go over there as Israelites and rob you because the Bible says thou shalt not steal.
Was it not meant for us? Because neither of us are Israelite, right? Israeli
I'm an Israelite by blood.
Okay, you guys have it. Okay, all right. I'm gonna leave that alone. Right? That's like a whole other conversation.
Yeah.
But Jewish though, I feel like we'll be here for like 3 hours before. But let me say this, right? Christ does say this: all men are saved.
No.
Really? All a man must do is repent. All men are saved.
Give me Joel
Smack with the Bible.
You thought about it?
It's so much you can go into.
Yes, but that's why
you go ahead and get what you got. Get Joel.
I want to just go ahead and go get which one was it? Get Joel.
I want Joel chapter 2.
You know I gotta have an Acts 5 copy right here.
Yeah, I go to Joel chapter 2.
No secrets.
Verse 34. Give me Joel chapter 2.
Can I ask a serious question?
Yeah, hold on. Let me read this first. We gonna get there. I know.
You know you look like Tony Stark, dude.
Is that Iron Man? Yes!
You look like Tony Stark, man. I just have to say that.
I should buy the costume. Do I really? Is it the haircut?
Joel chapter 2, verse 32. And it shall come to pass that whosoever shall call on the name of the Lord
Whosoever is everybody. Everybody says. Okay.
shall be delivered. For in Mount Zion and in Jerusalem shall be deliverance, as the Lord hath said.
He said, Mount Zion, Jerusalem shall be deliverance. Mount Zion, Jerusalem is the sign of what? Israel. Right? So he said, whosoever, that whosoever is Israel. Right? So when I write a letter to somebody, when a letter comes to your house, and I say whosoever, I'm talking about that whosoever that's in the house, right? Whosoever that is addressed to. Right? Not in the holy world, not the holy world.
Yes, that's what taking a look.
Because these are letters written to churches. They weren't written to buildings, they were written to nation. Because when he wrote certain things, a lot of guys, the Romans didn't say, oh, well, that includes us, let us get on the wall. The Roman soldiers didn't get on the wall because they know what they were.
Strong argument. I draw. I'm drawing that front.
That's what it is.
No, I have a draw. You got that.
You lost.
Well, let me 3-0.
I'm just here.
Let me respond to this. When the Roman.
For in Mount Zion and in Jerusalem shall be deliverance, as the Lord hath said, and in the remnant the Lord shall call.
Remember, not all our people are going to make it in this last return. All right, 2/3 of our people will be drawn to death. All right.
Talk about Revelation. Yeah, you got the 144,000.
How do they decide?
But let me go here. Does Christ not say on the cross, "You will die with my Father today"? Now, he was a Roman, being crucified on the cross for evil. Now, let me follow up with this. When the Roman centurion asked him, "Please tell me what is good," does he not answer, "Why do you ask me what is good?" There's only one that is good. He's not talking about ethnicity. He's talking about something higher than all of that nonsense, right? Only one that is good.
It is very important. That's why it must be brought forth. Because a lot of people really sit and walk around America and think that everybody has a chance of salvation. It's like I said in the Old Testament, as well as the New Testament. I can read it right now. Did you have something?
I want to say this before he gets that out. The doctrine of hell, right? Most people that believe that everybody can see believe in hell.
It's nowhere in the Bible at all.
Yeah, it's not in the Bible. Hell is grave on Now, these people that believes in hell, they believe everybody can be saved. So if everybody can save, that's why the so you know hell doesn't exist. That whole ideology matches up. That's what the hell ideology and that everybody can be saved ideology is the same thing as the Roman Catholic Church, which is one of the three frogs that came out of Islam. So you said the dragon's beast is Revelation.
The Catholic Church is the worst thing that ever happened to mankind.
Yeah. The Roman Catholic Church, Washington D.C., London's financial system, main powers that the sea control, which is all controlled by the UN and NATO and these people orchestrate push the world. Really, the ultimate people that push the world is Rothschilds, the Jets, the Rockefellers. Alright? That's the people that come up with that hope, leaders design, all this stuff.
They don't affect my everyday life, right?
Yeah, they will.
How so?
Because they told you that you can't use money anymore. You're going to put your money in a plastic car or drive. They obviously use it. That's their point, though. They don't have to get a grocery.
They don't have to afford it. I don't have to carry a bank account.
Of course, you won't pay your bill. Most bills that you pay in every business is what? Debit.
Electronic.
So basically,
But I can pay cash if I want. Check. It's the same thing. It's not a card.
there you go. They wanted to get rid of money, they could. Just like this, just like they wanted to get rid of the dollar being back.
Like there would be no structure of money.
Yeah, money is
Essential to
it's resources. It's actually there's not reserve. It's not right. They can change the money. Like you say, I'm gonna pay my money in cash. Every business is gonna transfer to plastic and apps, which doesn't matter how much you do. You get your income. What about cash on my income tax? You're gonna get it nowadays.
Okay, you can, but that's not that big a deal, right?
But it's going to be that big of a deal.
Just like disability checks, they pretty much start on the same. You can't get the check no more. You want to get it on a card. That's what they're starting to say. Disability checks.
Okay, here's my question about the electronic part of money. Why is that detrimental to society?
Because
That seems like that's...
Like I was saying,
Karate?
give me, I don't care what,
feel like you really
I
dumb
don't
it
care
down.
who your king is. Give me
It's what it's all about,
control the money.
You guys screwed around. You're not controlling the money, they're controlling how you get the money. You're still getting the money.
Yeah, control. Like if you say money is them wood chips over there, I take you over and say money is not those wood chips anymore. They are leaves. I control all the leaves. I control how. But
No one's controlling their bank account.
You may think.
What do you think a bank run is?
So if they shut down a bank, how much control you going to
When's
have?
the last time a major bank got shut down?
Right now, they're doing this one across the board since right now. They shut down.
Okay, in the United States.
It's coming.
That's easy to say. It's easy to cop out. You see where I'm going with that.
But that's the argument right now with the fiscal cliff and all that, right? They're shutting down. Like people on Social Security.
Social Security is the most ridiculous thing I've ever
They're
heard.
saying that's their money. That's my money. That's government funded, but that's my money. Food stamps, that's my money. But when they shut that down,
I said I was that, right?
that's their money. Like they're saying, you make a run on the bank. If you, me, we all was at the same bank. We all want to take our money out at the same time. With the election. You can't make a run on the bank.
You don't know that.
That's a law. You can't make a run on the bank.
I can't take out my money.
If we all paid the bank and all our money,
If we all attended the same bank,
and we're the only class that we want to take all the money out. It's called
what you think? Sorry?
that's the laws that hurt. That's called making a run on the bank. You can't make a run on the bank because you don't have control of your money. That's their money. That's the United States.
Never heard of that.
up, make a run. Look up, making a run on the bank. They have something like a run on the bank that escalates.
He can't talk to you because the lead speaker is talking. That's fucking. Sorry.
No, I get it. I get it. My question is,
We're being a dick.
why can't he talk to me quietly to not overspeak the leader?
Because it's order. You were just in the military like last year.
Why? I don't mean to interrupt you. I don't mean to interrupt. Why? What is the biblical justification?
Is shaking your hands like legal? No, I mean like, I don't mean like. That's the order. I mean, you can have. Because this guy's the leader, right? He's like the highest ranking.
I definitely agree with that. But I wasn't interfering with anything you were saying to him, man. He wasn't even a note. He didn't know I was talking about him.
Yeah. You can't have like two conversations going on.
That's fair. That's fair. Hey, what was your name, man? I like talking to you guys.
But he was asking a good question. I don't know if you know about it. You ever heard of the term making a run on the bank? He said,
You have? I think I'm lying. No, you haven't. Yeah. Why'd you stick out?
basically, if we all here had a bank account, the same bank, we're the only ones that we the only ones that dealt with that same bank. We all went there to get our money out, all our money out.
Yeah, most banks have like 5%.
Actually, that's what him because he believes that he controls his money. You got the money in the bank.
I do control my money. Because theoretically, that would never happen. You would never go to the bank at the same time.
But it's like your argument says,
My
it's
bad.
not over here. But in Great Britain, they try to make a run on the bank. They took people to jail for that. Yeah, people handcuffed. Inside
Trying to take out their own money?
That's
why I don't
true.
know.
That happened. That's why we have the FDIC.
Is that iPhone 5? What you call martial law?
4S?
It's not martial law. I agree with the suspension of the Constitution, but it's not martial law.
Yeah, not martial law, just different examples.
Well, it's not military. It's martial law.
This is Wikipedia. I just want to read the definition right there. It says a bank run, also known as a run on the bank, occurs in a fractional reserve banking system with a large number of customers withdraw their deposits from a financial institution at the same time, either demands cash or transfer those funds into governmental bonds or precious metals, or a safer institution because they believe that the financial institution is or might become insolvent. So that's when, because all of that money is not there. So that's what I
Right.
No, yeah.
In theory, I understand it from a business perspective, from the bank's point of view. But
Business-wise, isn't America economically going down the drain, right?
in the last year,
you want to
yeah.
take your trillion, why you had $1 million and they said Wells Fargo is shut down? Wouldn't you run to Wells Fargo and get your money out there?
Yes.
But when you run there, you'll try to make a run on the bank, you'll say, no, you can't get it. And if you try to, you're going to try to tell us. So ultimately, you don't have control.
But here's the final stance.
3.5%. No, I agree. The legal requirement is 3.5%.
Here's the final stance. If you wanted to, you could have all your money in cash, right?
Not anymore. I mean, if you didn't give it to a bank, have that full control of your money.
No. What I asked,
If you didn't give it,
if you wanted to, if you worked for a company and you could, and you told the head of a company, hey, I want all my paychecks in cash, then theoretically that would work, right?
Yeah, I don't know.
I didn't have jobs that didn't pay cash.
I'm unemployed too. That's what I'm talking about.
I mean, I used to have unemployed.
But if the dollar crashes and you have a $100 bill, and now that $100 bill ain't worth $100,
Man, I better move to Mexico.
then what you gonna do? How do you have control of your money?
Control of your money. Now you get pesos. You can't take the dollars and convert it to pesos.
The real money is,
But that's the way every nation in the world works.
but real money is land, cattle, gold. Gold never loses its value. Land, you can't say,
Sustainable farming.
yeah, land. Once you have that, that's always a good trade. Money is just idle universe. It can go up, it can go down. That's why I
But it
pray.
works for the most part.
But it's gonna,
You guys think it's not going to work in the future?
So you think all these bailouts Obama's doing is not going to affect the dollar at all?
I don't know what that means.
Bailouts.
Like bailing out like big companies?
Yeah, the big money. He's basically
They're going
printing
bankrupt?
money from nowhere. The dollar.
Oh, we all
is
China
just-
like.
It's like a balloon. Alright, you blow a balloon, you're stretching that dollar out. Alright, it's not that bread costs from $1 to $5. It's the fact that that dollar is worth less now. So the more dollars you print, the less it's worth.
Yes.
That's what Obama's printing billions and billions of dollars back to back. It's hyperinflation. So that's the deal. There's no
What's the alternative?
That's
Who would accept that? So that's not an alternative. No one will accept
martial law because why do you think they're buying billions of bullets? Why do you think they're pushing this guns off the streets? Because they're about to push it.
I like you guys playing a lot. I like you guys
It's going to be a RFID chip.
What's going on, guys?
RFID chip. This is going to be the
Is that a camera?
Step back out the camera. You don't got to get all in the camera like that.
Can I ask you one question?
I'm talking to him right now.
Can I give you a hug? I just want hugs.
No. I see
don't be a
You don't even want to give a hug?
Don't be a
Like,
dick.
it's not being a dick, dude.
you being a dick.
What's being a dick about giving a hug?
Very serious conversation.
Come on, Tony.
We're all
Start.
fucking people. What the hell?
You're being a dick
You don't want
already.
to hug me.
Careful then, man.
I don't want to hug you. You have a penis.
Then you're being the dick and you're homophobic. You don't want to hug me.
There's nothing wrong with hugging.
That sucks. That sucks. You're gonna die alone. You're gonna die alone.
I got a dog.
Max, let me fuck you
I'm
every
Iron
night.
Man, so fuck you. And I can't say that on set.
Having a serious conversation.
Like I was saying, this.
Okay, can I ask my question now? From like 20 minutes ago, that was gonna be really funny.
Yeah, well, let's finish this one.
It's not fair.
This is going to be the new currency. So when that dollar crashes, which it will, there's no way.
I don't believe you. I'll come back in 5 years. I'm pretty wrong.
So you're saying that
Yes. I am
America's
saying-
spending how much?
I'm saying that will never be the currency.
Yeah, only $1 trillion or $1 trillion spending $3 trillion.
I'm not saying any of that. I'm saying whatever you're saying here, that will never be the currency. The dollar will always.
You're putting this in dogs. You're putting this in dogs and whales already. They already have
That's a
commercials
chip.
out. They already have commercials out for this. All right, it's just it hasn't been
Venezuela?
Yeah, the Baja Club.
Oh, was that right?
Oh, it's in Spain. It's in Spain. It's in
Actually, Hillary Clinton suggested that in front of Congress.
It's in
Where's Hillary
Obamacare.
Clinton now?
It's in Obamacare. When they talk about Obamacare, if you don't have an Obamacare, you're going to be penalized for it.
I feel like we should all just look
Nah, he's right, man. So I like you guys a lot politically, man. I
Gonna
give
be
you shit.
penalized.
Really do politically.
So guess what?
That's the number of the
chip
beast.
is? The chip is the mark of the beast. Yeah. All right.
That's the number of the beast.
Not buy and sell. It's step on that. Say if you
Oh,
have the
fuck,
mark.
sorry.
The word mark is the word prerogative.
Oh, I feel like an asshole.
And it's signet
Stepping on devil
or
Jesus.
etching like a tattoo. All right. So that mark, if you don't have that mark, you can be able to buy and sell. That's going to be an identification to help you.
That's on the dollar bill.
Contract.
That's a Freemason sign. You guys ever played Assassin's Creed 3?
Hey, you guys are cool as shit, man. Like, you guys are fucking well.
I want to hear a joke out there.
We appreciate your time for letting us edify Israel on YouTube.
Am I going to be on YouTube? You blur my face out. I'm joking. Can you put me in an Iron Man suit? Okay, seriously.
Because it happened a couple times. They're going to cut out the scenes if they won and play those.
Oh, no, we don't
Serious question. Serious question. And you guys,
Yeah, you go to your question.
personal opinion. It has nothing to do with what we're talking about. I just want to hear your personal opinion. Is laughter the best medicine?
No.
He laughed. That's a yes. You also smiled. That's a yes. And I saw him smile.
I think-
and I have not seen. Oh, and then he
There's a
smiled.
lot of medicines, you know. You got medicines for, cough and headaches. We got
You just said yes.
So if it's that good medicine, truth is good
No,
medicine. Laughter is good medicine too. But I don't think that's the medicine.
No, I said the best, not the only.
No, I think
Penicillin.
to me and the brothers, God is the best medicine.
If somebody kill one of your family members and laugh, is that good medicine for you? Or what?
It's a good point. I retract. You win. 0-1.
I like you guys.
Now you want to leave?
Yeah,
And I got all my questions.
I'm about to fucking urinate everywhere. I gotta
Yeah,
go,
so
man.
am I.
I
I've
really
had to
dig
piss
arguing with these guys, man. They're well prepared. I like it. They're solid. There you go. We'll probably be back.
I don't know why
want you guys to
Jesus
be
is
out
the
here.
devil.
Lord willing, have the Lord's will.
Inshallah. Do you guys know?
Nah, we speak Hebrew.
You guys speak Hebrew?
But you didn't know Sur? No, you don't speak Hebrew.
You said sword.
T-S-O-R. You cannot speak
It's prioritize a war.
It is. I was just about to say that.
I don't know what he just said, but
Correct.
that's
form is
4-0.
Taza War. That's correct.
Okay. All right. I would y'all.
We speak
I speak Hawaiian.
Paleo Hebrew. We don't speak the ones the vowels came in, late 500s.
Oh man, yeah.
Before that, we speak Esh.
Shit.
Captain Cook. You guys know Captain Cook is? Now, let's turn around and you
I like
guys
you
ask
guys.
questions about Hawaii.
Shit.
But I want to hear something from him.
That actually Native Americans and Japanese.
So, Hawaiians. You know the first cowboys in the world? From Hawaii. I'm going to fucking miss on myself. I gotta go. Okay, I'll be here.
That's the only reason. Otherwise, I could fucking argue with these dudes. I like these guys, but I gotta
talk about Hawaii.
What we want to talk about? We about to get back to the scripture.
We can turn the camera off and talk about Hawaii.
Nah.
Watch out.
We got a job, man.
Sorry. Sorry. I like the shit. I gotta go.
Yeah, can I do that too?
Yeah.
Come on.
Jesus.
Devil Jesus. You call him Devil
Devil Jesus, call him white Jesus.
Yeah,
White
right.
Jesus. I'm part white Jesus.
Did you say your grandfather was on your dad's side?
On my dad's side? White as fuck.
Oh man, that's
So,
bad.
I think so.
No, on my mom's side. On my mom's side, my grandfather. But he passed away last year. He had cancer and he's...
Never mind. You got Israelite blood.
How do I know if I have Israelite blood?
By the Spirit. Stepping on the white Jesus.
Would that give me Israelite blood? It's not that easy?
Not that easy, but it's an indication. It's an indication.
Yeah, I hate Jesus, so devil Jesus.
It's a white.
Black one's name.
It's not that. We're not saying this because you can understand. Dark skin. That's what actually Christ in the Bible. You looking at every
Hey, he was like, hey, hold on.
I just moved here like a month ago.
Okay, I'm back.
Let's get back to the news, though, man. We appreciate the conversation.
Here, I'll act like I just got here. Oh, what are you guys about?
We are slowly.
Man.
Hey, he sound like, oh boy, he a Mike. He said, oh, man.
I'm going to tell people that I'm Tony Stark, by the way. No, I'm not.
That's right. I believe you.
Any of you guys shake my hand, or is that like against the code?
We don't shake hands.
That's not shaking. Why not? Is that like a sign of something bad?
We don't shake each other.
What about high five? I washed my hands at least 7 times today.
You don't know what I do in my hand.
We don't know what
I trust you. You're touching the Bible with it, it should be clean.
Yeah, but it's unsanitary. It's, we'll do that.
What about... Hold on.
I laid down on my head.
Look where you put your hand at.
Oh, see that?
Are you saying my mustache isn't clean? Because I just got this cut yesterday.
What was coming on?
Just straight, besides the little lower.
We're gonna get back to it. We gotta get back to it, man.
I'm done with the jokes. You guys know where my friend went? Because I'm lost without him.
Down that way.
I went to Jimmy John's. Jimmy John's.
You're just trying to get away.
Nah, Jimmy John's.
All right. Same thing as shaking. What if we do? Can we do this?
Yeah, it's a little.
Twist it. Can we do this? You guys have a good night.
I think you look like Tony Stark.